Hello, Brian Schwager here, founder of the Wellness Movement Center, and today I would like to talk a little bit about principle number 1, emotional health, and how we handle stress. In our 4 principles to wellness and movement, the very first thing that I would like to learn from my clients is what kind of stresses do they have in their life, so that I can get a barometer as to how it's affecting the rest of their functions in their body. Mind controls how your body functions. Muscles can get tight, digestion can get disrupted, we can create tension headaches, we can create all kinds of neurological dysfunctions based on how much our mind is distorted. And what I mean by distorted is when we think about something that isn't right in our life and we concentrate on that thought, which is about 80% of what people think today. They're thinking it's either about the future or the past or the current stresses that they have. And that distortion, if you think about when you tune in a radio and the dial is just a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, you get that distortion. But when you dial it right in to that frequency, you get a clear channel. So when the mind is distorted and it's either worried about the future or regretting the past, we are in this distortion field, and that creates an energy disturbance throughout the entire body. So it absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, communicates with every cell in our body. And as Dr. Candace Pert, who was at one time the head of mind-body medicine and has been called the mother of psychoneuroimmunology, as she discovered that with every thought there's a messenger molecule that goes with it. Every cell in your body has a receptor, have many receptor sites on the cell for various reasons. But one thing for sure that she had discovered, and a lot of doctors now and scientists have discovered in the field of mind-body medicine, is that thoughts, depending if good or bad, travel as energy through the body, and they get attached to these receptor sites and they affect the function of the cell. So when you're feeling sad, every cell in your body is depressed, which opens up a whole host of problems from the immune system's point of view. When you're feeling happy, the opposite happens to the cells, and they start to vibrate quicker. Hence the healing process. That's why laughter is so important for boosting immune health. With that being said, 80% of the time we're thinking of what we don't want. We're thinking negative thoughts. So we're driving that energy down. But it takes time to train the mind. That's why I embraced mind training and created the mind training system for my clients, because the number 1 principle that gets in the way of them feeling better or getting better or performing better is their mind. So with that being said, the self-talk that we have going on either in the back of our mind or verbally in the front of our mind. In other words, I can say something, "Oh, I'm never going to get that right." That verbal response is a command telling your body you're never going to get it right. Or even if I'm thinking, and I'm thinking I'm never going to get that right, I'm still using that same negative energy to, kind of create that distortion field in my body. Now, I'm not saying that that's never not going to happen. I mean, even to this day, with all the mind training that I have done, I have to be aware of my thoughts. It happens a lot less, and I self-correct immediately. Corrective thinking as opposed to incorrect thinking. So if you have that thought or you say those words, within a few minutes you should be reciting and reprogramming the mind. In other words, you may have an experience, you're going to, and you're going to have that negative self-talk. That's okay. You're all right with that. Just restart. Redirect the thinking and get back to the center. Get back to raising your energy field and getting rid of that distortion. And over time, it becomes easier. Reprogram it. We have to unprogram what we can't do and reprogram it and believe what we can. Taking personal responsibility, making sure that we offer ourselves patience in the process because it takes time. So let me give you an exercise you can try. Write down the words I choose and leave it blank. And do that 5 or 6 times in a row. And I want you to choose how I want you to fill in the blank. So say, for example, I choose to feel good. I choose to be healthy. I choose to be happy. But you're choosing a command that's direct. Reading the right kinds of books feed the mind with healthy information. Just like the body, if you don't feed it the right foods, you get distortion. If you feed the wrong information into your mind, you get distortion and drama. When we start to read information, a lot of times for my clients, whether they're taking my mind training system or not, I suggest reading material for them before they go to bed, first thing in the morning, so that at the beginning of their day, they're reading something that's empowering, inspirational, and at the end of their day, they're ending their day with good, positive thoughts. All right, so I hope that helps. Write down those things that you choose and carry that with you. And when you're in doubt, bring it out and reread it. Let's do some fitness training on the mind. I'm always doing fitness training with my clients to enhance their performance. And I'm always suggesting mind training principles to enhance their mind, because the body can't move forward in life without the mind. If we do move forward with a mind that's filled with incorrect thinking, we have a distortion field that we're moving through life, and life presents all kinds of distortions. But as you begin to raise the vibrational energy and you're embracing healing, even though life will still have those stressors, those bad phone calls are still going to be there, misunderstandings are going to still be there, the bankruptcies, the divorces, but they're going to be less probable. In other words, they're less likely to happen as you change the way you think, or if it is happening, it's going to happen different for you compared to the person that has the incorrect thinking. Believe me, I speak from experience when I share this information. I only use what I teach. I've used it for years. And tracking it, journaling it, logging it has shown its exact contrast over a 10-year period. So after the last 10 years of practicing these principles, they are working great. But based on the research, of course they are. But the proof is in the pudding. Go out today, stay empowered, write down what you choose, and live life with passion. I'm Brian Schwager, founder of the Wellness Movement Center, saying have a great day and bye for now.